Greetings everyone, it's Lodrik and this is the Game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my player-able match against Xargun. He's a allied commander, and for me it's the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 on game version 26B. All standard stock, no modifications. We arrive at the 19th May 42 and I just uploaded the two special episodes about the ongoing situation in depth about what really happens everywhere and where's the situation with most of my task forces or main locations. Here's a Dutch submarine near Townsville. There are 2 or 3, I think, in total in the line. And more or less my ships must come in over this hex. There's rifts everywhere, so you can come from the north or come from the south. But if you won't come from the east side, you must enter this hex. So this 2 hexes, I think, is a must pass to enter Townsville. Luckily, this torpedo attack was a failure, and I can create a little damage on the submarine. Most important is the cargo. The troops on board are not damaged. But the amount of enemy submarine attacks increasing day by day. I think this is also related to this. Now everything is more static, so Xargun know exactly where is my big bases and where my ships will come in or pass through normally, and he can set up his submarines for this. And here's an American Mark 14 attack. And the torpedo hit and explode. So the 10% chance again. Very lucky for Xargun. So I lose here very likely a cargo ship. My destroyer. This is already equipped. You can see. It's too short. But this destroyer had the type 2. So this is a deep water attack equipment. But the problem is that there's still this debuff in 42. First in 43 destroyers can attack submarines with normal efficiency, but this is for both Allies and Japanese. So, and the normal efficiency is, I think, related to experience, day or night. So if you have more experience with your ships, you have a better chance to hit something. And my cargo ship is going down. There was important resources on board. I'm not more sure if there was resources. I think there was resources on board. We will see. I can check later. No real air activity, only Navy search and some recon. So still a very inactive turn at the end. Airstrikes against the Australian base force is running here for many days already. More equipment destroyed or disabled. And this was the only active air strike today. Wow. Second time the swordfish attack. This time failed. I mean, you can very shortly oversee the type 2. And the type 2 can attack in deep water, plus I think the warhead is double the size than the normal 95. But still only half the damage potential what the Allies have normally. So I don't need more a dozen hits, I still need a half dozen hits to sink the submarines. And the Allies, they need normally only 2 or 3 to cripple a sub. And again, no hit, unlucky. Okay. The better option is in 42 for Japan to use aircraft to hunt for submarines. So, attack on this Chinese Lanzhou army, I don't know how you want to call it. And I can destroy or disable a lot of equipment, but still no total victory. Here again, shock attack. Half the army is already now broken. but still 2 units won't fight another day. This is the minimum bombardment I need, or I use only, I think, the mortars to attack here, so I consume a minimum amount of supplies, but I force the Chinese to attack me. Here I think all artillery is attacking. This is more to really create damage. Okay. But number one purpose is still burning supplies of the Chinese forces. Army, first battle. Not so successful. There's a fort level 3, so the Chinese are hiding behind the walls. Yeah, but at the end, I try again, another day. And bombardments of Bendoing. I think I need still 3 or 4 days to recover my attack value, and then I can strike the next time. This is the end of the Dutch forces on Sumatra, and also Blenheim Fort, so it means I can now unload my divisions without losing equipment. Yeah, British attacking me here. I think this is only this one unit, maybe. They must have no attack value, and of course this have no chance. Wow. And this is now the Allied counter-attack. But this counter-attack is broken before something really happens. I think it's a morale check issue. There was no morale, and then the unit won't attack me immediately stop, because there's no attack value left. So, and because they don't attack me, I cannot shoot back, and then the battle is over in turn 1, more or less. I think there are 10 turns in each land battle, so you can shoot each other 10 times somehow. And if you attacking unit is immediately in turn 1 more or less morale broken, then they don't attack more, and then I cannot shoot back. Good. It was a not so good day because I lose a cargo ship with capacity or with load. It was here, south of Tokyo. I think this was resources coming from Truk. At the end, this was a cheaper cargo ship, but still some 2,300 resources are missing now. My destroyer was attacking, but I consume all my depth charges, so yeah. But the experience is good, but I think, I don't know if it was 40% or 30% debuff in 42, so I hope this change. I also get an upgrade in December, so. But there's nothing better equipment coming more. This upgrade is also a little unlucky because this is more or less the last standard upgrade without radar. So I get an upgrade in 42 with better anti-aircraft equipment, but this is old, but I still don't get radar. Normally radar is what I really need. So I get first 1 year later, in end of 43, the upgrade for radar. Many other destroyers already get this radar in April 43. So I don't know, one of the best or the best destroyers getting the radar very late. Anyway, first the daily check. Air losses, 1 ops loss. One of my Mavis had a breakdown, but the pilot survived. There was 1 ship on my side sinking, no allied ship sink. So this was a Mark 14 with explosion. Ship is down, but it's only a 4-point ship. Still, I like these ships for. You can use them. Why not? There was no big change here in the north. There was some battle. I think these Chinese are now very weak and soon will give up. Army, I must recover from this not so successful attack. Maybe this was more or less a dice roll. And I'm a little low on supplies, so I need 3-4 days to get supplies, reactivate my disabled units, and then try again. But this will be, I think, soon over. There's also still this bunch of troopers behind my lines, but let's hope. The Venture army is now down to only 1 unit left, so I think it's also a question of time. And only a matter of days now, not more weeks. Ceylon, everything looks fine. The British attacked me, but they had no chance to win. I'm waiting for my forces to arrive, but this is jungle and only trail, not a real road, so I need time. I only finished 50% of the distance. I guess at least 4 more days before I can finish this. Finishes now finally. There's no. There's still one unit here in the mountains. But maybe they will stuck in the mountains and die over time. But I control all the bases now, so it's, yeah, not my issue. The issue is still that the supplies are short in the southwest of Australia, but yeah, I cannot change it. This unit is down to less than 1,000 of guys, so 2-3 days of airstrikes and then it's done. Here's 2 units and 1 unit is here. So they will arrive here soon. East side of Australia is inactive. There are also Dutch subs around Nomaya, but I more or less can avoid them so far, at least so far. I was able to take Blenheim, there's no industry, so it's not so important, but most important is I control now the base, so I can unload without landing accidents. And the only other issue, I don't know, was popped up very shortly, I think, only was my cruiser was trying to intercept this cargo convoy, what I saw last turn. I am now here where the cargo was yesterday, but they run away, so Xargun, no, I am coming. And now there are 2 task forces, destroyers and cargo. So the point is I will run for this one simply because I want to have distance to Tahiti. I still fear that maybe there are Catalinas, and if I come close to Tahiti, it's more likely that there's a navy strike. And this is a battle cruiser formation, so then I don't have any air cover. Air cover is on the way, but it needs still 1 week to meet up. Good, so we will see, maybe there's a clash next turn, if I can catch this guy. Or he will run east. The question is how fast they are. I can run, of course, with much higher top speed. So we will see. And yeah, this was the turn. And see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.